Hello, hello. Welcome back to Reaching New Heights with Troy Bell, the city manager, City of Muskegon Heights, where you get to know what you need to know so you'll be in the know. So we're doing a little different this time, live StreamYard than before. So I hope you like the change in format. We're going to try this out from time to time and see how things go. But again, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to the show. Like I always say, it's an honor and a privilege to serve as the city manager, City of Muskegon Heights. Thank the council and the mayor for their vision and for the opportunity to be able to serve this beautiful and wonderful community. Today, we have as a guest JR. I know him by JR, but I guess it's Glenn Gray.
How you
uh,
doing? How you doing?
all right, welcome to the show.
Thank
Um,
you. It's a privilege.
yep, it's great to have you. I wanted to make sure that we got you in because we got a big event coming up. But before we jump on that, I just want to make some quick announcements so we don't forget. On Saturday, we have the annual toy drive, Clifton Johnson Toy Drive, with Santa coming out to the farmers market this year. We did it this way last year at the farmers market. I don't know if you made it out there, JR, for the farmers market, but
Yeah.
it's every year we do it in City Hall, but because of COVID, we moved it out to the farmers market, and now we're doing
Okay.
it as a drive-through. So last year was a success, and we're going to continue with that again this year. And we ask all the families that have kids out there to come by and see Santa Claus. And we allow one family at a time to hop out the car once they pull up and select one toy. You'll see Santa out there and Santa's helpers to help you through the process of
Nice.
picking it up. You know,
Nice.
and I think we might even have some hot chocolate this year. So it's a wonderful event. Um, if you've seen these kids, the way their faces light up, I forgot how it was when Christmas came,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they get out of the car and they see that big line of toys lined up, and then their faces are just bright.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing, and we want
Yes, it
everybody to come
is.
out. If you're seeing this now, we're still raising money for this. We're still buying toys down to the minute. So if you got kids that are listening, you might want to cover their ears because I don't want them to think that Santa's buying toys,
Right.
right?
Right.
We got elves in the back making up those toys as we speak. And if you want to make a contribution to the elves that are making up the toys, we would appreciate any donations. Our goal this year was 4,000. We started off 2 years ago at 1,000. Last year we
Mm.
doubled it to 2,000, and this year our goal is to double it one more time to 4,000. So,
Oh, amazing.
if you're listening to this and you've got a big heart for the children here in the city of Muskegon Heights and surrounding areas, we had families come from outside the Heights as well. Please pick up the phone and call us at City Hall at 231 733 8870
That's
and make
cool.
a contribution. So good stuff. And I'm not sure that with the weather warming up, we had a chance for the leaves to drop some more and people to get out and rake up those leaves. And originally, Republic stopped picking up the leaves at the end of November. That's where their contract. But we got them to extend last week,
Oh wow.
and we got them to extend one more week until Friday. So if you've got leaves in your yard, bag them up and put them out because this is the last week. After that, it's going to be on you to get them to the dump. It's going to be on you to pay for them if you want DPW to pick them up. So you might want to get out there and rake those leaves and get them
Get out
bagged up.
there. Yeah.
That's right.
Get on out there.
So, yep, it's all good.
Yes,
And we
sir.
want it to be nice and neat and clean as we go into the snow in the fall. I mean, in the winter, come out in the spring. I can't tell you how many phone calls I got last year with people saying, "My neighbor's got his leaves out, bags, 20 bags out there, and I'm tired of looking at those bags out there. What are you going to do about it?" So hopefully this year we can get them bagged up and picked up by Republic early by Friday, so nobody has to look out their window at somebody else's leaves.
Right.
So you didn't know about all this extracurricular stuff for city management.
Well, listen, I know it comes with a heavy crown, so I understand the politics behind it. You got to be there for everybody, and it seems like you got to answer a lot of questions, make sure
Amen
things
to that.
happen for your people. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's all good. It's
yeah,
like my grandfather, who was a Baptist minister, used to say, it's God's work. So
it's God work. There you go. That's
there
it.
you go.
That's it.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So with that, I want to move on to the event
Yes,
on
sir.
Saturday.
Yes.
So tell our listeners and our watchers a little bit about this event on Saturday.
The Black Tie Christmas Affair is the full name. It's an event for the community, by the community, created by
Hmm.
myself. This year we have Kaya Thornton, Will Robertson, who are both entrepreneurs, business owners of their own.
Hmm.
Kaya with Us Cafe, um, uh, Kaya Seasoning, Cajun Seasoning.
Right.
Will, of course, with his business at
Spice Town.
Shoreline Staffing,
Hmm.
and it's an absolutely amazing thing that we're doing this year by combining us. Jen Ross says collaboration over competition.
Hmm.
That's what we decided to do this year. We decided to put a emphasis on Black excellence and bringing it to the inner city for everyone. This year, we're looking to make this event spectacular,
Hmm.
having people come from all over the country.
Right.
This is the 10th year. This is my first year collaborating on this level. And these two individuals have brought the name Elegance to the forefront of what we're doing. And I'm just so happy about the outcome and what's going on and how people are responding. I've never sold this many tickets at this type of capacity, and we're looking to really give the all our I don't want to call them clients, but all our family who have purchased tickets,
Hmm.
cousins and loved ones and everyone like that, to give them an experience that they can't forget. It's a Christmas gift to themselves.
Right.
So the black tie this year is it's going to be one of amazing things. One of the things that we're doing, we're honoring Mo Sang, it's Police Chief Mo Sang
No,
of
you
Muskegon
you, you
Heights.
gotta you gotta accent it. It's Chief Mo Sang.
Chief Mo Sang, yes,
There
Chief
you
Mo Sang. We're honoring him this year.
go. Right.
He's is an amazing individual, a man in his own right. Comes from an amazing family. Has always been a helper and a provider of justice and fairness and mentorship in our community for both men and women, teenagers, toddlers,
Hmm.
uh, adults, young adults, old people, young everything. And so he's been such an impactful person within our community, and with him getting the police chief job this year, we couldn't think of anyone else who deserves the recognition other than Mo. Mo Mo. He's cool, he's laid back, but he also is stern and
Right.
strict, and he's a man of his word. He'll give you the clothes off his back if you have to, but you got to make it make sense and why you need it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He's just a man of his word. He stands on what he talks about now, and we all agreed about it.
No
There's
question.
no second thought, and no second thought for it. And so we're really excited about that. We have some live band going on by Mel V and the Collective out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. We have DJ Young, one of Muskegon's premier DJs, West Michigan. I might as well say the state, one of the
Uh,
state's best DJs. It's really exciting that night. And also we're gonna have some poetry um, by Bubba Fox, and we're really excited about him and
nice
his journey,
accent.
what he's
I
doing.
like that.
Yeah, yes, yes. So we're really happy to bring the community together on this night. It's not just for black people; it's for white people, orange people, blue people. It's for everybody that's under the sun, under the umbrella.
It's
I'm
for the
not always
community.
yeah, I'm not always politically correct. I'm just talk real, but it's for anybody who wants to come out and enjoy themselves and be grown. None of that little kid stuff, none
Hmm.
of that improperness. It's a formal affair on Saturday. You have to dress as they say, to the nines. Suit and tie.
Right.
Ballroom gowns, dresses, and
Mhm.
people aren't new to this, so they know the expectation. I think this year it's a little bit more um, higher expectation because of the collaborators and just the things that I'm doing outside of Muskegon, and the fact that we have people come from all over. So people are really trying to. I'm talking about all type of designer dresses and
I heard it. I heard it. People are
man,
making the purchase.
man,
That's
what
big,
I'm talking
big
about
time.
suits and
Right.
tailored and I'm be
Well,
regular. I
let
don't
me
have
interrupt you
anything
here just a
special.
second, though,
Uh,
and back up to what your collaborators, your partnerships in this. So
hmm
I want to make sure that we highlight what Kaya Thornton's doing with the
hmm
Us Cafe. An
Yes.
amazing addition to our community as
Yeah.
a community collaboration and connection point at the Us Cafe. If you have not gotten out there yet, please drop in, spend some time at the Us Cafe, which is on the corner of Barney and Maffett.
hmm
Uh, so she's done a wonderful job in just transforming that space, making it warm, welcoming.
Yes.
The food that's served there is just off the chain.
Yeah, we were there.
Stacy,
We were there today, enjoying conversations,
right?
conversing over some good food, some awesome food. Yes, yes, you're right.
Delicious, right?
Yep. What's crazy is the reason why the way we collaborated on that was at Kaya's. Will was in there, Kaya was
Hmm.
in there. I just looked up and looked around. I felt something in my spirit. Said, "Hey, Jerry, you need to ask them to help you out with this." And because like I said, I believe I say this all the time. I believe if you're the smartest in your circle, you're doing it wrong. So you
Something
always need
wrong,
to go and reach high. You always got to go reach higher for people
right?
who are
I like that.
more successful than you, and humble yourself. It did take too much for me to humble myself because I knew I needed help. Listen, I need help. And I ain't afraid to ask for it. I wanted it to be from the best, and I know Kaya and Will, they are moving always in excellence, and I love it. I
Hmm.
love what they stand for and how they
Right.
operate, and I've learned some things. I learned a lot of things within these last 3 months working with them on
Hmm.
this type of level. So this has been a blessing. That's why I can say it's a blessing. It's not an honor. It's a blessing that
Amen to
they
that.
saw fit to come help a little old boy trying to make something happen in the city. And man, we doing it. We're doing it. I'm excited.
We're stronger together. I mean, that's what
Yes, we
community is
are.
about,
Yes, we are.
right? We might
Yes,
not
sir.
all have the skill sets individually, but when we come together, we complement each other,
Man,
and we can back each other up.
that's it.
And that's one of the aspects that I really love about coming into Muskegon Heights. The warm reception. People have welcomed me with open arms, and it's an amazing spirit that you get in the city of
Mhm.
Muskegon Heights with the interaction that
Yeah,
I've had with the folks in the community. It's something special. Definitely
right.
something special.
I agree. I agree with that. Being from both communities, my mom was teacher in Muskegon Heights for 40 plus years.
Oh wow,
And yep, and
I didn't
then
realize
going
that.
go.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
something new.
my mom was Mrs. Gray, one of many teachers that worked elementary, middle school levels,
Hmm.
and I've learned the pride that goes into the hikes is nothing like it. And
Tiger
for us
Pride.
to be, oh yeah, Tiger Pride, for us to be doing something in both communities and collaborating with such individuals like this from both sides is just an
Right.
honor. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm a big red, but
That's
I
right.
was raised on. But listen, but hikes fed me all my
Hmm.
life. When I was working, my mom worked them checks was hikes, Muskegon
Hmm.
Heights Public Schools. So I can never say anything
That's right.
sideways, bad, or anything about it because I am who I am today because of Muskegon Heights,
There you go.
and I stand on that every day. And I really do appreciate uh, the city of Muskegon Heights.
And then
Hmm
you mentioned Will Roberson,
Yeah.
Shoreline
Yes.
Staffing. So
Man, we
another
call him
homegrown
the plug.
prodigy. What's that?
We call him the plug.
The plug, huh?
The plug, because he gets you a job. You get you a job. As long as you come correct and you're
Hmm.
serious about it and you want to be employed, you can be successful with Will Robertson. I'm talking about he's hired all type of people from all type of walk of life, people who are really in desperate need and people who just want to get away from uh, just their other 9 to 5. He'll put you in a position as long
Right.
as you, and I'll say that on top of it, as long as you're serious
And you
and
come
you really
correct.
mean it. Yeah, come correct.
Right.
he's there for you. That's amazing. The
Hmm.
first African American staffing company.
Right.
That's I mean, yeah. And so if it wasn't
Boom.
Mosang, that's the thing too as well. I meant to say that if we weren't going to honor Mosang, we're going to either have to be Kai and Will, and so that's in itself is amazing to me
That's right.
that we have uh, people of their caliber
Hmm.
operating in their gifts, and that's such a beautiful thing. Because once you operate in your lane in your gift, you bless others and
That's
others
right.
around you. So that's amazing. Will, man, shout out to him. I'm talking about every time I go in his office, man, it's uh amazing, amazing, just
Hmm.
amazing. Every time I go out, just see people coming in and out. His staff are
That's where
always
you're
welcoming
changing
and always,
lives right
yeah,
there. That's
change
where the rubber
lives,
meets the
man. That's
road.
amazing. That's
Mhm.
it. That's it. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you the first time I met Will, he came in and introduced himself and said that he was putting together a staffing company. He had the staffing company up and running, and wanted an opportunity to prove himself. And I told him, I said, well, I've got this project that's going on at the city. We're putting in solar cells on the roof of
Hmm.
all the city buildings. And
Wow.
they're looking, part of the mandate and our agreement with them was that they had to hire people from the community. And I said,
Yes.
what I'd like to do is put you in contact with them. And if you can show me what you can do with that, then the sky's the limit. And he, like we said, he came correct. He brought people that came correct. And
Hmm.
it was a success. So
That's
we
it.
had, I
That's it.
believe, six individuals from the community that were employed on that project. And
Wow.
one of the key factors of that solar project was that once they finished the project, they had to find them full-time jobs. It wasn't just a project
Mm.
job. So they were trained with the solar technology, and then they went on to be placed in permanent jobs. So
Wow.
Will was the critical piece of that factor for connecting what we're doing industry wise, business wise, corporate partnership wise with
Wow.
success in the community. So,
That's amazing. Shout out to Will, man. That's
oh, yeah,
that's that's how you do it right there.
right.
That's is how you that's
And
how you
then
bring it all the way in.
I got to mention brown sugar.
Oh man, coming. I'm wait. I
Hmm.
cannot wait for Brown Sugar. It's going to be the
Right.
premier nightlife from Muskegon Heights, man.
Hmm.
Something new, fun, exciting, innovative. Right there on the lake
Right.
shore of Muskegon Heights. Like that's just mind blowing. I cannot wait to see that
Right.
to unfold and to be manifested into what Will has been planning. I've watched him continue to pour his all into it,
Hmm.
and what I can say about him, he's thorough when it comes to. Uh, his ideas, and he's very, very protective of who he lets in.
Hmm.
And I'm just so, I tell you, I'm proud of this man. He pushes me, and he doesn't even know it. I might not say it to him all the time, but watching him move the way he moves is very strategic and it's always timely. And I love how he does it. It's,
Right.
it's absolutely amazing. And Brown Sugar is going to be the it spot in
It's
West
going to be the
Michigan. I
spot
cannot wait. Yes, it is. It
down there
is.
at the Pavilion on Mona Lake.
Yes,
So,
I'm on the lake,
do
man.
you
Just I
remember?
can see
I'm
it.
going to ask you this. When do you
Mhm.
remember was the last time the pavilion was open?
Last time I remember the pavilion was open. Well,
Hmm.
two occasions. I'm gonna say the main occasion is when we were down there cleaning up, and I was and then we dredged the beach. I was helping
Hmm.
down there, and I was over. I was part of the project of cleaning up. But the last time I
Right.
remember, it was an actual open
Operating.
house.
Right.
Yeah, it was an open house
Hmm.
uh, that was going on, and it was off the chain. We had fun. I think it was one of my friends. It was David Fox, I believe, and
Hmm.
good times, good fun memories of the pavilion. Just the
Was that
scenic
about
of it.
5, 10, 15? How many years
Ooh,
ago?
this got to be about this definitely 15, 16 years ago. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Wow.
it was
Hmm.
fresh out of high school, and that place was still had electricity and power and everything like that. So
Hmm.
I'm very excited to see that and
Come
what
back.
that's going to bring. Yeah, just because once you have that open, it's going to be a trickle down effect of everything else is going to be open around the area. So I might even have to try to find me something over there to do,
There you go.
to be a part.
And we want
Yes,
to
sir. So
see our crown jewel at Mona Lake be a destination. And
yes, yes.
Will Roberson and Fatima taking on
Yeah.
that task to renovate that facility and bring in a top-notch restaurant like Brown Sugar.
Yes, yes.
That's what's up.
That's definitely
Mhm.
very exciting to see any type of business, and there's everything else that's going on in the Heights as well. Just the progression as is going. I know people want to see it move faster and be, we got a lot of right now spirits instead of when is it going to be time. I believe everything happens when it's supposed to happen. I'm very happy that they have someone like you uh, uh, managing these projects and pushing them forward and helping people get into the right position. So it won't be a overnight success. That it be something that should be longevity.
Sustainable. Right.
Yeah, sustainable and can be legacyzed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy about meeting you, and I met you a few years ago, and I'm happy
Right.
that this year
You
we're
remember where we
celebrating.
met?
I believe was it
Rackets.
at was it Rackets? Okay, I
Yeah.
was gonna say Mahali, but you say Rackets. Okay, you
Right.
know what? Yeah, Rackets. I used to
Yeah.
be at Rackets a lot. Yeah, I did a lot of events and things down there.
Hmm.
You know what? I do remember that. Yeah, I
Right.
do. Now that you said, yes, yes.
Hmm.
We're gonna keep that closed. I'm just joking.
I
Keep that time
hope I
closed. But
didn't just
yeah,
out
yeah.
you.
Nah, you all right? You good? You good? You good?
All
I'm
right.
known to be
Yeah.
around about. So it's okay. It's all good.
Little did I know,
Um,
you know.
yes.
Hmm.
Trying to think what else.
What time?
We're
What
we're
place?
so the black tie will be held at the Hilt Building inside of the Franthal Theater.
Hmm.
It's going to start at doors open at 6. The event starts at 7. I know everybody's not going to be the first people there, but people start trickling in. It ends at midnight.
Hmm.
VIP is still open to purchase. It's 125 per ticket. General admission is 50.
Hmm.
VIP comes with food, guaranteed seating, gift bags, and more. And also, we have a pre-party that's going to be at the 18th Amendment this Friday for our VIP guests as well. We're going to do something very special for them. We have a
Right.
room dedicated to them that's going to be amazing for VIP members only. There's no exception. You have to be a VIP member. It doesn't matter if you can't make the black tie or you're in town for one night. If you're not a VIP member, you can't get in. There's no
So
exception.
what
That's
makes
just
you a
that.
VIP member?
You have to purchase VIP money tickets. As simple as that. I made it so
Okay.
simple for everybody, and you can go to jrgreatdesigns.com to
Mm.
purchase your tickets,
Okay.
and you can go and get them ASAP expeditiously.
So you're
And
saying
you will,
it's not about you feeling important that makes you
right.
eligible to get
Mm-mm.
in. It's about
No,
you buying
no.
that ticket.
It's about you following directions and listening to some skills that we learned in preschool.
We
And
should have
as
learned.
simple as that. So you should have learned because a lot of people ain't gonna get it. I still have a lot of people, and let me say this too: if you're listening, there's no couples tickets. I don't understand. People keep asking, "What?" I see the other two prices on here, but what are the couples prices? I didn't put no couples prices because there are none. You are your own individual. You're your own
Right.
sole proprietor.
Rolling solo. Hmm.
Right. That's it.
Hmm.
So, but it's
Okay.
been when I tell you the pour out from this event has been amazing. Tickets from the first day, tickets were going off the shelves like crazy, and I could not keep up uh,
Hmm.
with all the dings and dongs that was coming to my phone. And now here it is. I mean, we us people, we love to make sure that we're going to go. And this week has just been going ping pong,
Right.
ping pong, because we love to make sure that we support, but we are last minute. So I'm going to tell people, as
Hmm.
we start to grow and I start doing other events and things like that, I encourage you to start, setting things aside for, leisure, for fun, because you deserve it. You people deserve it. We deserve it. You need to make sure that you can be the first because we're going to start doing special things for people who
There
are
you
our
go. Hey,
first
look forward to
purchaser.
2022 because we're going to be blowing it up
Yeah,
in 2022.
yes we are. Yes we are.
Yeah. And
Yes we
so,
are.
and
Um,
it's exciting to be able to partner with you on some of these opportunities moving forward,
I'm
and
excited.
what you're doing. I'm disappointed that last year, I mean the year before last, that I stumbled on this event the day
Oh
after,
yeah,
like I was
yeah.
telling you earlier. So, judging based on what people said about that event a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I'm excited about being part of this event this year because
Hmm.
everybody told me last year, I mean, a year and a half ago, 2 years, that I missed it and I missed a good time. So I don't want to
Yeah,
miss it.
let's we listen. We're happy to have our good friend Troy Bell. I'm telling everybody that right now. Troy Bell's gonna get up and sing a solo. Uh, he's singing a solo. He's bringing in his clarinet. And he's gonna sing jazz.
Is that
No, I'm just
right?
joking. Of
All
course.
right. Well, I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Right, yeah, right. But we're excited about it. It's
Hmm.
gonna be a good time, and
Hmm.
we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some good fun, clean, good
Yeah.
fun.
And like you said, this is it's not just about coming together in community and having a good time, which is so important, but it is also an opportunity to honor one of the favorite sons, Mo Sane, Chief Sane, who has been
Yeah,
a awesome addition to my staff at the city in the leadership role.
yeah,
His relationships in the community, his history in the community, his love and commitment to the community is just unequaled on many levels, and it is a vital aspect of the new vision that we have of reaching new heights. So I'm
yeah.
excited to be part of honoring Chief Sane, and in that regard, as we wind down talking about the event on Saturday, Pastor Kai Guy has joined us, who is a sibling of the honoree. So it's good to welcome Pastor Guy to the show. Can you hear us, Pastor?
I can now. I don't know what happened. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
Uh,
yes,
yes, we can
yes.
hear you. Yep.
All
Welcome
right.
to the show, Reaching New Heights, where you get
Thank
to
you.
know what you need to know so you can be in the know.
Thank you so much,
Hmm.
Mr. Bell, and my younger cousin, who's
Hmm.
all over the world,
Thank
doing great things.
you,
Proud of you, dude, and thank
thank
you
you.
for honoring Mo. I really appreciate that. And so I got to try to find some money to see if I can get me and my lady some VIP tickets this weekend.
Okay.
I ain't even got nothing to wear,
Oh, you
so
got something to wear. You got something to wear.
I ain't got nothing to wear. So I got to
See,
see
right.
what she want to do. Uh,
Hmm.
so I'll be calling you probably tonight. You know,
Okay.
you say the last minute. I'll probably be calling you the few minutes before it starts.
Right.
Your older cousin, but I got to come because I want to support you and I have to support my brother because that's just who we are and that's what we do.
Right.
Hmm.
That's what's up. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Awesome. Anything else you want to add about the event, JR? We got
Um,
the pre-event on the 18th, on Friday at
17.
the 18th Amendment. We've
Mhm.
got the event at the Hilt Building. Is there an after party?
I'm not doing an after party. I'm gonna be wore out. I gave you a pre-party, and
Hmm.
I gave you giving the party. So
Okay.
it's
All
some
right.
other places that are doing things around the community. I know that it's accessible to go and salute to everyone. I don't want to send no one to any places where I can't vouch for. So
Okay.
it's
All
out
right.
there. So I'm
Fair
just being
enough.
honest.
Hmm.
But it's going to be a time of remembrance. I
Hmm.
want y'all to take your phones out, hashtag Black Tie 10, Black Tie X, take pictures, tag me, do everything. I want to show the world where I'm from, especially when I'm on this road now that I have a bigger audience, bigger
Hmm.
platform. When people ask me, how did a little boy from Muskegon get to New York City and on the stage with all these celebrities and all these people of importance that we've seen on BET and MTV? Like, literally, I love showing. Oh, this is where I'm from. I'm from Muskegon,
Hmm.
a place where we don't quit. We put our best foot forward and we grind it
Right.
out. Both cities that I represent, Muskegon, Muskegon Heights, and I want us to really show the world, how we do when it comes to getting dapper, fly, and having fun. Just black excellence at its finest. And
Black
me and
excellence.
my partners, Will and Kaya, we cannot wait to see the city of Muskegon come in the buildings for those 2 nights and really represent. Friday night, like I said, if you have VIP, you're accessible to come. You don't have to be dressed up, but we actually come, looking good. You don't have to wear no suit, none of that stuff, but
Right.
come fun, come fly and flashy the best way. I know I'm gonna have probably a nice, blazer buttoned up or something like that. It's gonna be smooth. Or might put on one of my muscle shirts. I don't know, little fitted something, little fitted shirt or something like that. But
uh,
either way,
your
it's
little
gonna be a
brother
good
shirt.
night. Yeah, my little brother
Yeah,
shirt, as they say. And
the
then,
sun shirt.
oh, my son's shirt. That's what he said. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But that Saturday we're gonna come dressed. We're gonna come dressed. You don't have to be all extra like how Kai Guy gonna come. Yeah, I'm being regular, seersucker suit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be all right with
Hmm. All
that.
right.
Will be my best. But I thank you, Troy, for helping me out,
Sure.
giving me instructions and things like that, and motivating me to continue to go on and to represent our city like that. So I appreciate you.
It's
Honestly, I
my
do.
pleasure, my honor, my privilege. And
Yes, sir.
it's the little community that could, that can, that will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
it is
Muskegon.
doing. Yeah,
Right.
that's it. That's it.
Hmm.
That is it. So, yeah, thank you again.
Excellent. And I think, Pastor Guy, you've got an event coming up that you wanted to share with the audience, right?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow at 5:30
Hmm.
at the Corinthian Baptist Church, 2027 Peck Street, we are supporting the new school superintendent, Dr. Thomas.
Right.
She wants to do a meet and greet and kind of meet some of the people in the city as she is trying to take on the um, superintendent role.
Hmm.
And I think it's good for us, to everybody who can, to come out and try to talk to her, and don't take any or don't charge her with somebody else's issue. One of the things that we tend to do here is just because I work for or I work with somebody else, we tend to make their issue the other person's issue. So I think it'll be fair for us to come out and hear what she has to say, and if we have some grievances, let's fix those grievances and try to move forward. And so she asked me to host that for her, and I'm excited to host it for the city of Muskegon Heights.
Hmm.
I want everybody to come out and try to just listen to her and figure out who she is before we give her before we pass judgment on her and don't know her.
Hmm.
Well, come with a an open mind,
Open
um,
mind.
and
Yes.
let's look at it with a fresh perspective. And if I remember hearing what she said, she's on a listening tour. She wants to hear what the community has to say. She wants to soak it up and bring it in and give people an opportunity to provide input into what they want the future to look like, right?
Absolutely. And one of the things that I know about people, and that I hope that we can begin to do, is learn me for yourself.
Hmm.
Don't take somebody else's opinion, or don't let somebody else make you have an opinion about me and you don't know me. Know me for yourself. Build a relationship for me, because I might be your best friend, and everything that somebody else said about me might not be true.
Right.
It might not be
Yep.
true. So learn her for herself and for who she is. And here's the next thing: we got to look at our city is evolving. Things are evolving, and if you
Right.
don't evolve, you die.
Yep.
That's right.
If you don't
Adapt.
evolve, you die. You got to adapt and change.
Right.
And so we'll never see the old Muskegon Heights High School or Heights Public Schools like it once was. But we can evolve to even make it better if
That's
Right.
we
it.
give it a chance.
That's it.
We give it a chance. So come out tomorrow at 5:30. JR, if you could put that out there for me, man, I
Yeah.
really appreciate you
Yeah.
to
Right.
do that. So because we need as many people to come in and see, even if you can't stay long, just to come in and let her know that the community is behind her.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. I
Excellent.
would love to have that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having her on the show. Haven't been able to book her in yet, but in the interim, this is a perfect opportunity to come in at Corinthians and meet her, have an opportunity to provide your thoughts, your ideas, your perspectives, and get to know her, like you just said, Kai.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
we gotta try to do better.
Right.
We gotta try to do better. We all evolving.
That's
And
it. That's
what was
it.
the time again?
5:30 tomorrow, Thursday, 5:30.
Do you need to give
And
out
y'all
the
know me,
address?
2027 Peck Street, right here in the great city of Muskegon Heights. And if you know me, I start everything on time. So
Okay.
I ain't on CPT time. I'm on time.
On
So
time.
if you get there late, you might miss it.
That's
See,
it.
what's CPT? That's Caribbean Public Time.
Yeah, yeah. So we own it,
All
and
right.
I'm excited.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Beautiful.
That's
Well,
it.
thank you much for joining the show, both
Yes, y'all.
JR, Pastor Guy.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, providing that information to our community on what the goings are on this week. I got a message saying that I mentioned about the toy drive, just to wrap this up, on Saturday, the annual Clifton Johnson toy giveaway, and that is on Saturday, but I didn't mention the time. So that's 9 o'clock until noon on Saturday. So if you got kids, please bring them out between 9 and noon, and we will have the toy giveaway and hopefully some hot chocolate, some light refreshments. So let's make it a joyous event for all of our children to recognize this precious holiday. So
Amazing.
with that, I want to say thank you again, JR. Thank you, Pastor Guy. Thank you to all the listeners for joining in, tuning in, for watching Reaching New Heights at Muskegon Heights with the city manager, Troy Bell, City of Muskegon Heights, 1037 The Beat. Have a great day and be blessed.